So Tracy, this is your first Facebook Live, right?
Yes, it is, Ryan.
Awesome.
Yes.
What's going on, everyone? We're here with Tracy. This is Tracy's first Facebook Live video. So I'm excited for everyone that's going to jump on and see this. And what we're going to be going into today is, first, for the people who are watching, if you aren't familiar with Tracy's story, Tracy is one of the most inspirational men that I've ever met. He is an example of someone who turns the biggest challenges that someone would face into their life into strengths, into blessings. And when I hear you speak, you're a very, very powerful man, and the world gets to hear your voice. So we're gonna start with that today, and Tracy is going to share a little bit. We're gonna start a little bit talking about your story, and then go into some of the tools that you've used to really make the most out of this experience, out of this challenge, and rise up. And as your name tag says, overcome everything that is tried to stop you.
Yes.
And so do us a favor. Let's inspire as many people as possible with this video. Go ahead and share this out with your friends. Share it on your timeline, and go ahead and comment and stay in touch with us as we move through this. So Tracy, I'm going to hand it off to you. Share a little bit about your story and the recent events and experiences, and we'll move right into the mindset aspect.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. It's a pleasure, and I'm humbled to be able to share my story. And actually, this is all a gift also. So in October, let me start with June. In June, I retired from my job at Franklin University after 23 years. Had a great career there for 23 years, doing a lot of professional development and coaching. So I take the retirement in June, and then I start taking the summer off because I'm going to have a good time. Karen and I are going to travel and just have a really good summer. And then I decide, okay, I'm ready to get back to work. Mm-hmm. So I start applying for all these different jobs that really align with my values and my mission in life of helping others. So I applied for all these jobs. I actually got offered 2 jobs at the same time. And then literally right after that, I got diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, stage 4 pancreatic cancer. So they couldn't do anything for the surgery. My only options were to not do chemotherapy or do chemotherapy. And of course I chose, I'm going to live. Yeah. So I chose the most aggressive form of chemotherapy. So that's how this all started, was when I retired, thinking, retirement and all those things. And now my gift is this, of how to overcome this pancreatic cancer.
And that's a very, very powerful frame to come from. And, that's a scary experience to have. Share a little bit about your initial reaction to that news.
Yeah, my initial reaction was, I thought it was really going to be this. I thought it was really going to be angry, pissed off, afraid, why me, victim mode, woe is me. I really thought that's what it was going to be. Mm-hmm. But fortunately, right before this, I went through next level training, as you know about, Ryan.
That's how we met.
That's right. It's how we met. So going through discovery, going through breakthrough, that changed everything from that victim mentality, that woe is me, and I truly stepped into my power. That I'm a powerful, inspirational, giving leader.
Yeah, you are.
and I totally stepped into my power. So I wasn't in that victim mode, but just brief moment. Yeah. Because I truly stepped into my power. It's like, I'm going to kick cancer's ass.
Hell yeah,
I get that opportunity to kick cancer's ass. Yeah. And I'm hopeful that people will be a part of that journey with me to see how it's possible to overcome those kinds of challenges.
And so, you talked about victim, and that was a choice that you could have made in that moment. You could have very well made a choice to throw in the towel, to say this is it. But you made a choice to move forward in the face of fear, to move through any challenge that was presented in your way. And you chose to interpret that experience in a way that was empowering for you.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about that, about interpretation and how you can really make the most out of life by choosing your interpretation.
Yeah, that's something I've been doing for a long time, and that's initially where these name tags came from. Was when I worked at Franklin for 8 years or 7 years. I picked my attitude every day at work, and that's really created my day. My intention for that day was whatever word I picked. Of course, I'd always pick something positive.
Yeah, of course.
And then I would reflect on how that played out during the day. So I've been doing that a long time, but I stopped it in 2015. And I stopped it for whatever reason. I thought it was just time to stop it. But then when I got diagnosed, my friend Brian Ahern, who I love with all of my heart, said, Tracy, we're going to reprise the name tags. And that's what he did was, I'm going to grab these.
Go ahead and
quick.
grab them. Grab them.
I'm going to grab these real quick because Brian wrote down all of these name tags for me to put on every day, but he puts it on first. So he sets my intention every day.
Wow.
And I follow up with that. And that's why I have started to overcome today, because Brian picked overcome.
Yeah.
And how appropriate.
Right.
So that's what sets my intention. So thank you, Brian Ahern. I love you so much. I'm so looking forward to having lunch with you tomorrow at Club 185. So.
Yeah. So that's living intentionally.
Yes.
Being like, I'm going to embody this one word every single day and live it through me.
Absolutely.
And I invite everyone who's watching this to jump on board with Tracy and start selecting your own words and using hashtag name tags for Tracy.
Name tags for Tracy.
So, and go ahead and let's start with overcome.
Yes.
And we want to hear about the challenge that you're facing in your life right now. So post it in the comments below and what you're going to do to overcome that. And if you're committed to overcoming that challenge, that barrier, that wall, whatever is in your way, then go ahead and write it down, overcome, stick it on yourself so you can see it, wear it, and own it, because that's when the magic really happens, right?
Yeah, and the other part is engaging other people. When they come up to you and see that you have that name tag on, that's your chance to tell your story. That's the beautiful thing about this. So my gift, as I'm going through chemotherapy and I'm going to the James and all these appointments, I've got my name tag on, and people are asking, what is that all about? I say, well, I pick my attitude every single day, and would you like to pick your attitude?
Yeah.
So I just got these from my friend Phil Foreman, and I take these with me wherever I go now as an opportunity for people to set their intention and put a positive interpretation on their life.
That's beautiful. And so in every moment, every experience that we have in life, even the dark experiences, I believe that there are lessons hidden within those. So what are the lessons that you have learned or received or chosen to receive as a result of your diagnosis?
Yeah, so I really had a very deep, transformative spiritual experience the night, I can't remember, it was round 2 of chemo, because I had a really bad round 1. So going into round 2, we had a prayer circle from 10 to 10:30. So all my friends were praying for me, and Karen and I had a singing bowl. We had a meditation CD going, and then we had a little stuffed animal that my son Matthew gave to me from when he was a kid. So we laid in bed, and I remember this just as clear as day, Ryan, just being in that space and saying, yes, I will. I promise. Whatever it is, I promise I will. So I'm following on the Creator's mission for me, that I'm supporting that mission with all of my heart and soul. Yes, I will.
So you've chosen to surrender, like take this as an opportunity.
Yes, I'm embracing this experience with love and gratitude, and it's just been a beautiful experience to be in that space and know it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah. And it's not something that you're throwing up fakely.
No.
Like, oh, it's okay. You're like,
Oh,
you really,
yeah.
it's in your heart.
It's so in my heart that this is a gift. This is a gift. I have chosen to embrace this as a gift of my life and whatever that is. Yeah.
Wow. That's beautiful. So with every video, with every message that we share, it's for the purpose of you, the viewer, whoever's watching this, to take this and apply it to your life. So we talked about really living intentionally. We talked about viewing these breakdowns as blessings.
Blessings, yes.
So what's one final message that you want to share with the audience from your heart, Tracy, that you want them to take home with them and live out every single day for the rest of their life?
Yeah, I think it's two things. One thing is It's a Wonderful Life. Going back to the movie with George Bailey, that's the way that I have chosen to interpret my life, is through that George Bailey lens, that everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. So when I go to the bathroom, Ryan and I were kidding. When I go to the bathroom, when I can have a good poop, it's like, yeah, I had a good poop. I had a good poop. You know, so that's the way I view everything, is it's a wonderful life. So that's one. And the second thing, Ryan, is love. Is being able to express freely your love for people and your family and saying the words, I love you. I love you with all of my heart and soul. And those have been two really big breakthroughs for me, is love, and It's a Wonderful Life. Every time I end a communication with anyone, I put I love you, because I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I didn't know what love was before.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I didn't know what love was before Next Level. I didn't know what love was before this diagnosis. But now I know. But now I know. Can we show the kids things?
Let's do it.
Speaking of love, this was on Facebook, but all 22 of these love letters from these second graders at Bishop Leger School, this is love. If you read every one of those, you would see what love truly is. And out of the mouths of babes, I've learned love as well.
So our question to you is, today, how are you going to express love to the most important people in your life? Like it was the last day that you could see them. And send that love to them. So if this moved you today, share this out. Tracy, I love you, man. I'm incredibly grateful to be sharing this first Facebook Live with you. And I'm excited for many more that you'll be creating.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too, man.
This is quite a gift. This is all a gift. This is all a blessing. This is all a blessing. The sky's a blessing to allow me to share my gift with the world. And this is for giving. This is for giving. This is the giving that I get the opportunity to do out of love, out of pure love.
And more than anything, we love you guys.
We love you. Thank you. Thank you for everyone that showed up. I see some names there. Thank you. Thank you for your support, love, and light. This has been a beautiful gift for me. It really has. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got it, man. All right. Have an incredible day, guys. Be blessed.
Thanks.
And enjoy the rest of your day.